let me start this again. This is Annie's message that was left. This same message was copied and pasted throughout my community wall. Under everything. Hey Jane, hey Potter, hey Bailey, Fluffy, Bailey, I got your email. It's from last year. It's robotic already. Hold on, let me stop the music. Sound any better? Hey Valerie, I'll drop the link for you now in a second. It's your sleep day. Thanks to Snoopy, I'm up, showered and ready to take on a nap. 62-year-old schedules way. Okay, I'm going to read out the receipt because when I put it up, it seems to be affecting the sound. So this is from Imani. Let me tell you once and only once, I did not talk about you or call your name. Let me be clear, talk about me. Let me be clear, talk about me or call my name out, and I promise you I will take action. And I know about safeguarding and other areas of professional misconduct for anyone who is of a professional status, that be foster carer, teacher, university lecturer, or any other professional status. I am not a CC or a subscriber to your hate fest. And the difference is I don't make threats, I take action. So keep running, don't make threats, I take action. So keep running your D-sucker and encouraging pylons from your subscribers and chat. Just remember, you went to a registered sex offender to get content before you can call anybody out. Now, Imani, that's defamation. TY was not on my channel. And before I played the clip, I clearly said it was a clip of him talking about jelly. Nobody of that nature would be featured over here. That's slander. And it's liable, bitch. You have also highlighted a comment somebody has made who was a registered sex offender to get content before you call anyone. Please. You're also speaking on someone's autistic son who asked you to stop. And I've already showed them once from Shermal. Talk about a 3-year-old and laughed. I didn't laugh at it. There was something about some domestic violence. She's referring to Jedi here. About me sharing a link to somebody's chat. And she brings up something about a 3-year-old and laughed. That never happened. I have no idea what you are talking about. You were also speaking on someone's autistic son who has asked you to stop speaking on her and her son. Sharing a link of a CC with an alleged DV charges and a man and a song mimicking, attacking somebody's DV to get content for cyber charges. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I do not play internet games, so If you think, what's this? You're on an episode of Baddies. You are bitterly twisted woman who needs help. Now, would you call that instigating a conversation? Because I had not spoken on Imani. Her name had not come up once. And this is what she leaves me on every thread that I posted on my community wall. So some of my answers to her. Yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself. She got a couple of answers from me. In short, one was, did she forget what nationality she was? She lose her culture to be speaking about an episode of Baddies, dick suckers. And check yourself before you wreck yourself. But you're from the UK. Make that make sense. These are long. Hang on. That's Imani, yeah. But these people are being harassed, right? You've seen the screenshots in part 1. Hi, Frida. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. These people have been saying that I'm out here harassing people while you're coming over. You, Imani, Golden, and Sharma. All over leaving comments. Nobody had brought any of you up. Hey, Lauren. Nobody had brought any of you up. All of these are going up on my community wall. All of them. The answers, everything. Enough with the bullshit. On the 28th of March, Golden, you were in Maggie's chat complaining that I was the CC. Let me get your exact wording. Again, I'm going to post it on my community wall because I'm having issues here with StreamYard, but if I upload them. I also have, seeing as you missed it, the boys' permission to speak on what I spoke on back then. I also have, hey Stormy, welcome in, and I'm sorry about this. I have messages between Jelly and her sister, where Jelly openly lied. Stormy called her out. Stormy said to her about having to get her son to lie. Now, if people bothered to actually check the receipts that I have given, they would know both sides. But it's easier when you don't like somebody just to run with a narrative. I never spoke on Charmel's son. When did I speak on him? Any of you remember? Any of you remember me getting up here and speaking about any of them before now? And I played a live before I finished where she came in and threatened me again and then got told, that's fine, send the police here. And when they're finished here, they'll be going to you. That's not a threat. That's saying anything that you hold me responsible for in Discord, you played a part in too, which you did. And the receipts of that is in part 1. One receipt, Imani. And the rest are there, should they come and knock on my door. So if you don't like matched energy, don't give it. Don't give it. Also, I have the screenshots from what went on over at Roth's when he found out about everything that was going on, the doxing. He had no idea about the comments being made. This is probably his first time hearing about what Imani had left. It actually would be, because I didn't bring it up. And here we are. You got kicked out of a fucking group because you couldn't stop stirring in the background. That's what it came down to. You kept trying to stir and he didn't want to do it and nobody was going after his channel, but you were all in the background pushing and pushing for something to happen. Well, you got it. That's on you. That's not on me. That is on you. Golden. 28th of March. I was only after starting as a CC. Literally just came out because of Maggie. And Maggie making threats. Maggie brought this up recently. saying at Christmas, I was on the app rather than being with my family. Let me explain something. I struck you on the 23rd of December. And then you put lots of threats up during a premiere about my family, about me having Danny consequences, up the flats Irishman. That's what you put out. Again, I'm putting them all up in the community wall. So after 2 months of being lied upon from you, I decided to take to my platform and fucking respond to you. And here we are. Dead, dizzy bird. But on one of our lives, Golden goes into the chat. Let me get it. 28th of March, Golden's chat. And what does she put in there? Snoopy makes my blood boil. Came out of nowhere and acting like the sector police. Looks familiar, doesn't it? It's the black tea sector. I'm just saying. Let me tell you something. This is not the black tea sector. I'm white and I'm Irish. Why would I be in the black tea sector? Hello? I go over to the black tea sector and I have no issue. I can't because it's full. I'm going to put it, you know what? I'm going to put it straight up on. I'll put it straight up in the community wall now so that you can all see it. As well as the others. Let me zoom in on that and just highlight that. So what's your issue, Golden? Because this was before I had said anything. What is the actual issue with you? Seriously. You said yourself, I did nothing to you and I was only ever kind and left you 2 comments. One I had to remind you of because clearly you were too drunk to remember. And then you want to take to your platform last night talking about how Valerie doesn't know my content. Let me tell you something. My content was exposing a racist and someone who got her son to lie about an incident that she got him to lie and say that there were sexual allegations. And he came forward years later and said they weren't true. She made him lie. And if you think I shouldn't have given that to CPS, then that's on you. And I don't need your permission to do that. Doctors would do it and you wouldn't question it. Teachers would do it, you wouldn't question it. But because I do it, how dare I? Who are you? Who are you? It's not the black tea sector and there's no invisible army holding you here. Get the fuck off my channel. And I've shown the receipt in part 1 where she went over to Jelly after she had 3 black tea sector women on her channel talking about Jelly, including the charges that she beat. And she put on her ex-husband because Illist covered it a year ago and so did Mel. And if anyone had bothered to look at it, they would have known that. But no, jump on the bandwagon because you don't like what I'm doing. What's the problem, Golden? What's the issue? This is the last time I'm going to address you and putting receipts out and you are done with me. Go pick a fight with somebody else you're not worth arguing with. You need help. You need AA meetings. You need to sort your life out. When I'm Annie, you need to stop addressing me because all you've been doing is giving threats. You're putting stuff in Golden's comments about my channel being investigated. For what? For what? Putting out articles, putting out research, contacting CPS, and you find that outrageous? It's none of your business. But you're entitled to your opinion and I'm not going to stop you. You can continue to go on Golden's and you can continue to berate me. Like I asked her on live, what is the difference about me coming up here and talking about Maggie and her being on her platform talking about me? There's none. Her opinion of me is her opinion. And I don't give a fuck. I need to value somebody's opinion before I give a shit. But do you? And like I've said repeatedly, if you're prejudiced, stay the fuck away from me. It's that simple. I'm not bothering you. And stop windmilling on things you know nothing about. She's a jealous, delusional, cloud chasing. It's crazy. Stalker, yes, absolutely a stalker who goes on their live windmilling for their subs to go ring the police and have their number and Irish laws when you haven't got a clue. You hadn't got a clue what was going on. Standing up for jelly. But it was okay to put that out. What's the real issue with you, Golden? What's the real issue with all of this? Why does it bother you so much? I'm on my platform speaking. Why does that bother you in any way? And don't dare say Star. Star was not doxxed, ever. Not once. The only person I doxed, and I showed this in part 1, was Jelly. I posted a picture of her foyer after she false doxed me. And again, that receipt is posted in part 1. So what's the issue, Golden? Do you go over to Madgie's and do this when she's threatening to dox people? I don't threaten to dox people. I told Manny I knew where she lived, and if the police knocked at my door, they'd see her next. That's it. That's all. I also said that I knew, for her to know that I knew her, that I knew she had a sister in America, that I knew her dogs were after winning awards. Do you know how I knew about that, Manny? And I'm sure there's going to be other people that were in the Discord that will hear this back and they will validate this. You told us that. You told us that. I told you about being part of a Christian group. Do you know where I heard that? Ralph. I have your mobile number. Do you know where I got that? Ralph. On live. Showing the correspondence that he did not want from you, that you kept sending him. So no, it wasn't a threat to dox you. It was literally what I had said. You send them to me, they're going next straight back to you. That's what I said. That's what I stand on. I don't take to threats at all. I don't take to being silenced by fucking anyone. Anyone. So whatever your issue is, it's a you issue. Support Golden, Golden support you, and get the fuck off my channel. Yeah. Right, Golden, this is going up now. 28th of March. Who do I think I am? I know who I am. I know who I am. I need to remove this, do I? No. Okay, it's there now. This is bad, but she is nuts. Yeah. Crazy. And I'll post all the messages between her and her sister, Stormy and her sister. Which literally read, she lied on her ex-husband. And that's her sister saying that. And what she put her son through. But look up the article, you'll find it yourself. Or don't take my word for it. Go to the Black Tea sector. Ask Mel. Ask Illist what she's been through. Ask her about how she took on Shanta Mason's identity. Shanta, and if you're coming through on the replay, can you leave a comment? Shout out to you. She took that girl's identity after she was on panel asking Mel to call that girl the N name because she couldn't use it. They're facts. And you were told that. You were told that separate from the whole Jed and her messages. You knew this. She tormented Shanta. She lied on Shanta. She got her husband to lie. Her husband put out a recording. And again, the N-word was used. All of these are in my receipts when I covered it, when I first came out here. I don't say anything like that I can't back up, ever. So know who you support before you come out here windmilling. But you might be so hell-bent on the fact that you just got dumped from Ralph that it's my fault. I left 15 months ago. Another message I have from you, Golden, or another comment that you left was that I lied on him. I didn't lie on him. You see it now, don't you? Don't need to lie on him. But now it's a problem because it's you. You see how that works? Wasn't a problem prior to all of this? Why can't... Exactly, Maria. Why can't people keep the N-word out of their vocabulary? It should not be anywhere in it. Anywhere. And you should certainly not have people going over making excuses or allowances for it. And I don't give a fuck what kind of trauma anybody has. That's either there with you or it's not. There's no excuse. I could have and still could drop pictures of them when they were together. She never counted on me on here saying anything. And I'm not going to let anyone on me and my family. Exactly, Stormy. Exactly. And she lied on you too, saying you took her identity and you married him. It wasn't her, you know? And then tried to stop her coming out here and speaking. You'll see in the messages. She says to her sister that they're going to call her, Stormy, a Chomo sympathizer. Nobody said that about her, ever. That they're going to start doxing her. That her pictures was already out here. They were not. Not by anybody other than Jelly. Because Jelly had been pretending to be her. Jelly had gone and got bills out in Stormy's name. And that's who you're windmilling for. All because you have a gripe about Discord and what I said about Ralph. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm going to post this stuff about when I went over to let Ralph know on his live. And Charmel's in the comment section. And she's writing about how it's okay for her to take my picture and my details over here and bring them to Facebook. I'll post that too. Because it's a social media platform. Well, then why are you saying that you are hard done by and you're going to be going and get an investigation case when everything that was put out there was taken from TikTok? Why is this double standard thing only applicable to everyone but ye? Why? What's that about? I'm going nowhere. I don't care whether you like me or not. I have subscribers that are here since day one. They know me. They know what I'm about. I don't come out here and say anything that I cannot back up. Ever. Crazy. Valerie, are you here? Exactly, Lauren. Stormy's getting dragged around the streets and lied on, and then you've idiots that just accept what's being said by somebody who's lying, known to be a liar, and just run with it. But making excuses for the behavior that she has out here, unbelievable. Ah, great. There's the link there now. Amani, tell me something. How do you do presentations in the Discord on Zachariah Stitching and then get up on Golden's with a Bible verse just before you start speaking about me? And whatever your opinion is of me, Valerie is who she is. You seem to have some sort of problem that she's coming over here. Again, that's a you thing. And you, Golden. The Bible is a far cry from Zechariah stitching. She does have a heart of gold. Yeah, she'd help anybody. She's genuine at the stage. Let me take that comment down so we can see you.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
You guys are early birds over here. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, look, Mondays. Oh, shoot. I'm telling you, Mondays, I sleep in. I don't make any appointments, nothing. I don't even check my calendar because Mondays,
Lovely.
But I know sometimes I wake up in the morning, go to the restroom, and I see you guys up there, and I just wave and go back to sleep. Like, dang, you guys. But that's because of your time. What time is it where you are now?
I don't blame you. You're right.
What time is
12 minutes past 6 in the evening.
Wow. That's crazy.
10 past 6 p.m.
Oh, God, that's funny.
You're starting out and we're winding down.
Dang. Well, we have a change today, huh? I guess I got to get on here early today because what I saw was from late last night. So I'm here. Oh, my God. Do you have that? Do you have that recording I sent you?
Yes, I do. Let me play it. Yep.
Oh, my God. I was listening to Golden's live.
Go ahead.
No. I was just giving a free thing into what you're going to be listening to because I was listening to her live. First thing I heard her say was that she was not disrespectful towards me. She didn't say anything disrespectful towards me. And I'm like, well, was that the same live that I saw? But go ahead and play it.
Okay.
And we had Cassandra coming into my chat. What do you want? What do you want? What do these people want? Why y'all coming over here? Do y'all paying attention to the pattern? Valerie came, God bless her. He's always seemed to be, to me and my mother, nice and spiritual and all the things. But God bless her. Valerie come, then Cassandra come. Haven't we seen Valerie and Cassandra on multiple channels all week long? Why is Valerie and Cassandra making a tour to content creators channels? And then I guess I should be honored that they came to mine. Cause shit, my motherfucking channel's small as hell. So what the hell y'all come over here to my channel for as a group? Y'all both came together. And you see, I didn't have nothing negative to say to Valerie. I didn't have nothing negative to say to Cassandra. But you think that I'm fucking stupid? You think I'm not paying attention to what the fuck going on? Y'all have been on everybody else content creator channel doing this motherfucking tour y'all on. What is this tour about? Valerie and Cassandra. Every time you turn around, they on some content creator channel. Y'all think I don't pay attention to that shit? Y'all think I'm like, people really think I'm fucked. That's crazy. I don't know why people think I'm fucked, but they do. I pay very close attention to everything. I really do. Cassandra, you want to come over here and have a conversation with me? Ma'am, I don't know you. I mean, respectfully, I don't know you. And I don't know how much you know about me, but when have you ever been in my chat? What other content did I do? And I'm talking about politics, I'm talking about Black history, and I'm doing the food videos and stuff. When have you ever been in my chat and on my channel to know anything about my content?
Very welcome.
Or anything about me, period. Right? You don't know nothing about me. So why all of a sudden you pop up and I've never seen you before pop up in my channel? And when you come, you evaluate. And every time I see you, do it valid on somebody else's channel. Y'all think ain't something spooky about that? Ain't something weird going on? These people playing games in our face. Y'all not gonna play in my face because I'm not fucking stupid. I see what's going on. I pay attention to all of it. Yeah, the cleanup tour. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Whatever it is y'all got. Because I don't care to know. I don't want to know. I wasn't part of it. But I watch it like a show, like a movie. I watch it. Y'all out here playing the cleanup game. You was making it easy for the cleanup woman. Making it easy for the cleanup woman. Like, y'all think we done out here in these streets? We see you. We see exactly what you're doing. Y'all trying to clean this stuff up. Y'all trying to sweep this stuff up under the rug. Y'all trying to come out. It's like, oh, it wasn't me, sir.
Convinced there's a conspiracy. It's crazy.
Alright, cool. They're trying to Monica Lewinsky the whole damn situation. I can't with these people. I really can't. And like I said, respect is respect. If you don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. But don't think that I don't see what's going on. Don't think it for 1 minute that I don't see what's going on. But anyway, y'all, this has been a long live. That's really all I got on this one. Maybe a few other names that I want to bring up and talk about. Oh, Archangel Michael is a good one.
There you go.
That transference of spirit again. I mean, who does she sound like? She sounds just like Ralph. The words that she uses.
Yes.
That whole attitude. Yes. And hey, I don't have a problem with Ralph, but what I'm saying is she sounds just like Ralph all the way down to the words he uses.
Yeah,
like I said, that's not the Golden I knew. I love her mother. We just had a great time on the prayer line. I have nothing against Dee Dee, nothing against Golden. I went on her platform. First of all, how are you going to be so nasty with people that are visiting your channel? Whether Cassandra decided to do it that day or whatever day, like I said previously, I was not even on anybody's channel for a year and some time. I wasn't on anybody's channel. But when I was on YouTube, I would stop in and say hello to her and her mom. The only reason that I came back up here again was, first of all, to clear up and to confirm for everybody that Willie was really shot in the face and that Cassandra was not scamming anybody. And then to clear up the fact that Miss Gothi lied on me about the prayer line. And so, Golden, when you see us on other channels, just like you have people up there with you, just like you had Imani with you, nobody's saying, well, why do you always have Imani? Or why do you always got people on your channel? So what? We go up together. Yeah, we go up together. But neither one of us came on your channel. We were not together. I had not even spoken to Cassandra. I didn't even know that you and Snoopy had an issue until I'm listening to it on, as it goes forth. I didn't know Snoopy was going to be there. I had not spoken to Snoopy. So you were incorrect in your evaluation of the way things went. And instead of you apologizing, she had been asking for me to go over. But instead of apologizing, she goes in on me saying, I mean, all those things you said, you don't think that was disrespectful, especially when you were wrong. I mean, you started out saying, well, I never had a problem, just that condescending, well, I never, bless her heart, bless her. And then you drop the hammer. And for what? I haven't done anything to you. When I was on, I would come on and say hello, just like I came on and said hello then. And all of a sudden, there's some conspiracy that's going on. And it's one thing to think there's a conspiracy, but to have it be your truth without even the knowledge behind it is crazy for you to just sit there and then go after us like that. Why you guys always together? Why not be together? We came on here on our tour to clear up the things that were being said. And now if you go back to the channels that we were on, what were we talking about, Golden? What were we talking about? We went on those, we've been here on Snoopy. Thank God for Snoopy that she's let us on her channel. And I don't need to go back and check what Snoopy used to do. Am I going back to check to see what you guys used to do? All I know is she has been welcoming and hospitable. The whole, her whole channel, the mods, the subs, her husband, they have all been hospitable, kind, respectful. But that's not what I'm getting from these other channels, and I haven't come at anybody. The whole thing was to clear up what was being lied on both of us about. That's it. So when you do your tour, go check out what we were talking about. I haven't been on this YouTube thing and I don't know how long. So no, I wasn't on your channel. No, well, all of a sudden, you know, she haven't been on this channel and I don't know how long. I haven't been on any channels and I don't know how long. Because there's other things in the world and in my life to do other than sit on YouTube all day. So yeah, I was busy doing some stuff. Yes. But had I been on during that course of time, I would have stopped in and said hello, like I periodically stopped and said hello previously. You have no reason to come at me the way that you're coming at me. And to say that you didn't disrespect me is an untruth. I don't understand how you didn't remember that recording that just went out. That is you, right? That is you. And you're going at us for something that's not even true. Me and Cassandra didn't go up there together. I didn't even know Cassandra was going to go on. I didn't even know Snoopy was going to go on.
Right.
And then
and the only reason I went over is because she was over there asking me.
And the only reason why I went there was because I found out that Snoopy was going on Golden's panel, so I wanted to check it out. But when I went, it was kind of like Snoopy, I guess, dropped or something. I don't know. Yeah. But then there was you guys were commenting back and forth, and I just left. I just said hi to Snoopy, and I think I said hi to Valerie, but I know for sure I just said hi to Snoopy, and then it was really quiet when I got on. There was nobody talking. And so I just left out. And that's all that was about. I went there to go see Snoopy on Golden's Live.
And I didn't even see you said hi because I wasn't reading because I was out and about. I wasn't even reading. The thingy jumped up because I had notification and it jumped up on Golden's thing and I just clicked on it. That's it. And then you talk to me and treat me like that? Really?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you defend yourself with another untruth about what we're doing. We were not doing that at all. I don't have time to play no games. What I'm gonna do is sit up here and we're gonna just make up stuff. What we gonna do? Okay, girl, ain't nobody got no time to be doing that.
Exactly.
I've always thought highly of you, even though you saying that you were on these channels defending people or whatever. Even if you were defending people, you did it in a very respectful way. I don't remember ever seeing you going off on people. Either you were quiet or you were speaking respectfully, even if you were defending someone.
Exactly.
The people were the ones that was disrespecting you. The people's channels you were on was disrespecting you to the highest heights. But I didn't hear you doing that. Like I said, this Golden, I don't know, but I understand where it's coming from. I understand where it's coming from. And Imani, I definitely know how to love your accent. I definitely don't have a problem with you. And you know, the scriptures, thank you. I love scriptures. I love scriptures. But understand this. I did not come on here to judge people's channels. I came on here to defend and to clear my name from this lie that Miss Gothi told. And if you look around on the channels we've been on that I've been invited to, and I accepted the invitation, you will see that's what we're talking about. I didn't come on here to judge, and nobody's perfect. I didn't come on here to judge Snoopy and her channel. Snoopy was gracious enough that she didn't even know me. She didn't know if I was going to get on here and act a fool. She didn't know.
No.
And she was gracious enough to open her doors to me and allow me to speak my piece. Because there's no way I would be going on any of those channels to speak, because you know what's going to happen? The same thing that they doing to everybody, cussing people out. And I'm not letting nobody sit there and cuss me out. And I'm not getting ready to be pulled out of my character to meet your energy. I'd rather stay in my energy, my space. And I hear Stephanie always talking about, well, they wouldn't come over, and Miss Gossip, well, they wouldn't come over. I don't see you coming over here either.
Exactly.
No.
I don't see either one of you guys coming over here.
Yes.
Either one of you.
Been invited.
But they're always talking about, well, they wouldn't come over here, because I don't want to deal with your attitude. Because as soon as you start screaming and hollering and cussing at me, I don't want to do it back, because it's in me. Trust and believe it's in me to do exactly what you're doing. But you're not transferring that spirit to me. You guys keep transferring it back and forth to each other, but you won't be transferring it to me.
Exactly.
At all. Not happening. But you're welcome. Snoopy has welcomed you guys on here. And for one thing, you can see that we're not going to start going off on you, because what we're trying to do is get closure on this thing, and for you guys to stop constantly doing it. Every day you're doing it. Every day you're defending your own lies. Now, if I hadn't played that recording, Golden, what you said yesterday, everybody would have ran with, oh, she's never disrespected her. That wasn't disrespect. Are you kidding me? And then Star, as soon can you put those messages up from Star, Snoopy, please?
Yeah, they won't go up. They're interfering with the sound, but I have them posted on my community wall for anybody who wants to check them out. They're there as Valerie's receipts. They're literally
so I can't. Okay, so I can't read them right now. I mean, I'd like to read them so I don't have to. Huh?
I know. Let me get them for you. Okay.
I could do verbatim. It's okay. Because I remember she said something about Valerie, something about I didn't have anything to do with it. People are lying on me.
Yes, Star commented. There was sleep with God's word. Underneath, Star wrote, Cassandra said she wanted to talk to me. She saw me in the chat, and she ain't got nothing to say because she knows I have nothing to do with the past situation. Her past situation.
Did we not just post on your thing, Snoopy? Didn't we just not post her whole conversation with Maggie? Did we not?
Yes, we did.
That's not true. That's not true. You didn't have anything to. You did. You did. Matter of fact, you were the catalyst that got it started. And you still saying you didn't have anything to do with it? What's the other note that she left?
Underneath, Golden comments, if only these people knew at Imani. And then directly under, she writes, it's all a grift. I don't know who she thinks is grifting. I haven't asked for a single thing since I came out here, nor would I. Star writes underneath that, she won't get any of my time or attention. Golden writes underneath that, go away, laugh out loud.
My phone rang, but so what was that first line?
That's okay. I'll read it for you now. Go after Star.
First, yes, the one with Star.
The first one is the first one with Star is Cassandra said she wanted to talk to me. She saw me in a chat and she ain't got nothing to say because she knows I have nothing to do with her past situation.
Okay.
But she made allegations against.
That's the one she definitely is telling an untruth about, because we played the tape. Then there was another one-liner by her when she was just talking to me.
She won't get any of my time or attention is what comes under after Golden comments.
Okay, and then there's another one.
There is just one. That's further down. Yeah. You wrote, just for clarification, I had not spoken to Cassandra today. I was at Home Depot when I popped in to say hello to you and your mom. Forgive me for bothering you. It won't happen again. You left a flower and you left. And Golden wrote,
what did she say right after that?
Aggressive. Maybe I'm too aggressive, but I've no patience for bullshit. That's what she said. I've no patience for bullshit. Wow.
And you weren't
And then Star comes
disrespectful.
in and says, Star comes in directly under and says, Cassandra had a lot to say about me in Vampires chat. Not here, though, because it's, and there's the arrow, didn't do shit.
Okay, well, let me.
It's lies and misfit. I didn't do shit to her. It's all for attention. That's what she wrote. It's all for attention. She didn't do anything. Well, you did, Star, and we played it. But that's what you're dealing with her all the time. You play back her own words. She tells you it's a lie all the time. Yeah.
Like it wasn't done. It's like, what is going? And then she made a comment telling me that she had nothing to do with anything or whatever. I'm telling you, in the same day is when she went over to Maggie's and put that message up there. Maggie, Valerie's in what was it, Golden's chat?
Yes.
But you don't have anything to do with this stuff. You're not the instigator. You're not the one that's running back with these bones and trying to cause confusion and breakdown. You're not, really? You are.
She says,
your hands are so dirty. I mean, dirty. And you just keep running around with these lies.
That stuff going on. I hadn't even did a live yet. I'm being lied on. Who's lying on you, Star? I'm being lied on by your own words being played back. Where's the lie? Who's lying on you? You see, this is the thing that happens. And Star or Golden reads these kind of things and runs with them. And then starts windmilling for people without getting the facts. That's what happens.
I don't even know this, Golden. I really don't. I really don't.
And the fool cutting up and trying to disrespect somebody in somebody else's chat or whatever. You know, you have a platform to come and speak what you're lying about. Okay?
Exactly.
And stuff you too. You're the one who wouldn't show back up. You didn't come back over here. You're telling us to go to there's no way in hell I would step a foot or even hit a click of a channel that has anything to do with any of y'all. I don't even watch y'all. I went over to Golden's just to see Snoopy roast her ass. That's what exactly I went over there to go do. But when I got there, wasn't nothing going on. So I left out of it. And I had no idea Valerie was going to be in there. I did Snoopy because that's why I went there. And I hadn't spoken to Valerie. And I'd seen Valerie's name in a comment in there. And I just said, hello, sissy. You know, and then I left.
Yeah.
That's all with that one. And Star, you know, I don't know why you're lying. Like you're just a liar. Like you just don't even realize how dumb you sound.
Like we didn't show the proof the other day of you and Maggie talking.
Exactly.
The proof is right there.
Yes.
You had everything to do with it.
Yeah.
Everything.
I went over because she had been live talking about me. And the first thing she said was she knew me from Discord. She did not know me from Discord. I was gone in February. I'd never met her over there. And as far as I know, she hadn't been over there either. I don't know. But then she changed from that to something else. And she kept asking and asking for me to come over. I went into the chat and I could not see the link. Somebody else sent it to me. And then I went up and had to go through the laptop. But prior to all of this, she's saying about, first it was, oh, if you come up, she's going to corn bomb. And I said, no, I wouldn't. I'd never do that anyway. And then after that, it was, don't come up here with an attitude. Don't come up, like after she's been screaming about me. And I says, okay, Grant, I'll match your energy, you know? And I went up and I was calm. But she decided because she went mute when I started talking. And she said, well, what's your problem? I mean, I don't have a personal problem with you. But you keep trying to instigate a beef for what? You know, and I tried to say this to her. She tried to make out that there was something there, but there wasn't. This is not on my side. This is all with her. And then she started kicking off because there was numbers in her chat. muted me several times so that she could get louder, and called me every bitch going, which she had done prior till I got to the chat. And then I dropped, and I went into her chat to say about her muting me. This is my channel. You won't come over here and say, I will treat you how. Who do you think you are? Who are you? Because that's nasty work. A month ago, I did a live and I put the link out and asked you to come over for a conversation. No. And that was after you doxed me, Golden. And even when I put that out, you said, no, you didn't. Yes, you did. I told you that you lied when you went to Maggie's platform and told Maggie you didn't know where all of this had come from, but you did. Because I responded by putting your name out and your mother's because you had done that to me. And that's all I did. I returned what you gave me, but you cried foul. And then you lied on Maggie's and said you did not know what my problem was. You did not tell her you used your mother's platform. Not that it matters because she's no fucking morals anyway. But you throw rocks and hide your hands and then pretend to be something that you're not. You instigated all of this. All of it. Tag after tag, live after live. I have screenshot after screenshot, and I'm going to put on my community wall where Star is in there saying, I just tagged her. See, does she come now? I had to remove being tagged on this app because of you, Golden. So if you lost any attachment to somebody as a result of your behavior, that's not my problem. That's a you issue. And I don't blame anybody removing themselves from that because I've been trying to remove myself from you. Leave it alone. I have no issue with you. Whatever your issue is, you're at war with yourself, not me. Keep it away from me. And that's it. Golden Star.
I was on mute. One thing I did notice, as far as what they're saying, how I should check into your past and this and that and the other. Listen, from what I can see,
I was on Discord. I'm going to say what it is, Valerie. I was in Discord with Ralph for 6 weeks. As part of that, he was doing content on. I've never made this any secret. As a matter of fact, I've been pretty open about all of this. I was in Discord for 6 weeks. There was a few other women in there. And the culture that was in there was he had a channel where he was exposing Jag, and that ended up being part Maggie. Murph was part of that. The Ada thing was part of that. There was so much part of that is still going on and playing out now. But it's like, forget any of that ever happened. So ended it. Risa's after tagging you on her channel under some Christian work. If you go back through her recent lives, you'll see what she recorded in there a year ago. Okay, and a recording of what was being said about Murph. And you'll hear Ralph say that he wanted somebody to go to Murph's house and take pictures of Murph. I wasn't involved in that. My level of involvement with Murph is I got his LinkedIn. Okay, I did get his LinkedIn and I put it into the Discord. I did not get anything in relation to his children. There was never any CP over there. There were pictures of Instagram that Ralph put in there. Not anybody else. That was the culture he created in there.
God, this is crazy.
Yes, people went and got that stuff, that content, brought it back, and then he used it by going out. You will hear the recording on Risa's where he says, get the picture of his house. So then I can go live and I can put that out there and I can say, oh, this is where you live, Murphy. You know, that was the culture that was over there. That was normal. So when he's talking about people sending them information on Jag and what's going on in the app, that's what happened back then. And then he created a thing called Petty Pocket. And that's where all of this stuff was. On my community wall, Valerie, if you look and go back a little bit, you'll see where I posted. He came out and he showed what I did with the LinkedIn with Murph, but he failed to show other parts of it. Risa had this recorded and she has it playing on her channel. I have that part playing on mine. all the information about Maggie, her family, her sisters, her cousins, her brothers, whoever. A litany of people from her family, all her Facebook information, her pictures, her degrees, her LinkedIn, her everything, stalking.
Oh my
That's
God.
what's in it. That's on my community wall. That's on my community wall.
I got to learn how to find those.
With his
gotta
name
work the
over
community
it,
wall.
including Murph, Murph's family, Murph's kids, all of that is shown. And you can see on it, there's entries that he put in but is failing to tell anybody now. And these were recorded a year ago.
But what's crazy to me is, because I even heard V Goddess this morning. It was early, so I didn't get to stay on. I think she's so cute and funny. But she was saying somebody sent someone to her home. I think somebody. It was early, so I didn't really get it. But immigration or something, or something, and I'm like, somebody sent.
Yes. She's been threatened.
This stuff has gone too far. You guys are sending people to people's homes and what?
Yeah.
But listen, just like I doxed myself, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I doxed myself. I live alone, but I'm not alone. We're going to leave it at that. God has given me enough wisdom not to be here by myself. So I'm telling you right now, I have tenants at them other addresses, and better not nothing happen with them. And I have company over here with me. So I'm not afraid of anything happening to me. But you guys are taking this stuff too far, sending,
way too far,
federal people to other people's homes and that kind of stuff. What are you guys doing? Are you kidding me? Would you like somebody to do that to you?
That's crazy.
Yeah, all of that then continued for the last. It continued up until April of last year, and then it stopped. And then Imani and Golden continued to support Ralph, and he was doing what he was doing. I'm not saying that's continuing and playing out now. I've no idea. But that's the history. And as much as he's probably trying over there to kind of absolve himself and make it look like it was all the subscribers, it really wasn't. It was the culture he put in there and the people that participated in it, myself included, which is why I came out and put my hands up and said, yes, this is what I put in. I never hid anything.
That's crazy. But saying to go to somebody's house and sending people to people's homes and things like that.
Let me get it.
Come on, you guys.
Let me get it.
Come on. I mean, really messing with people's lives.
Yeah.
And for what? For an argument or a beef? That's what y'all doing? It's an argument. It's a conversation that gets out of control. But you guys are sending people to people's homes, federal agents and all this kind of stuff.
It's just
and threatening ice and posting pictures of.
I was saying she's always threatening, talking about she's got police and this and that. I don't think it takes that long when you have all this proof on a daily basis that nothing is happening.
I even heard one time somebody sent somebody out to do a welfare check, knowing doggone well there was nothing going on. Really, you guys?
To Polly, yes. And then she said she laughed about it for a week,
Yeah.
Yep.
This stuff is sick. It really is. It is sick. It really is.
Form of intimidation. Yeah, form of intimidation. That's what it is. No different than when she said she was going to dox you if you didn't be quiet. They're the tactics that were used. Just Maggie's being a bit more blatant with them now. But those tactics have been used all along to quieten people, for people to be quiet. Women came out and talked about their experience in Discord. Some of them had been spoken to really, really badly, and it bothered them. So when they came forward to speak about it, anybody else that was in the Discord that was left there And there wasn't many, because then it restarted again, but in a different group. There was probably less than 5 that were still there. And Ralph came out and said that they were lying. The women came out and said they were lying. The women said that they were rejected by Ralph. And that's what their problem was. And how dismissive is that? And nasty is that to put in a woman? And that was my problem. I didn't like how they would label women as they were easy, or they were just discarded, or, you know, there was lies put out with my friends' marriage, who were married for 30 years. They were doxxed. She sent him information on Jag that he wanted for content, and he repaid her by saying that she had been inappropriate with him. So I did a live here and I showed all the receipts, because he never showed the actual content of the conversation that he got from Brandy, but I did. Plus the phone call that Conscious made to him. So anything that I've come out and dispelled has been proven with receipts. All of it. Let me find this recording. It's crazy. Don't come back up, Valerie. So when I came out and spoke then and said the women were not lying, that did happen. And then a couple of other people did too. But then we were deemed as the problem. We were deemed as, we're the ones with the issue, you know. We're lying on him. Nobody lied on him. And now you see for yourselves, nobody lied on him. You see? You see, you've got the same thing. You were discarded, Golden. And a man, he was sending him content, no different than Brandy. But it only became a problem when it came about you two. That's where it started, yeah. So their bone of contention with me is from Ralph. It is not anything else. You know? I've never done anything to Golden. Golden literally said on that live tonight when I went over there, I had 2 interactions with her. Both were kind and positive. Why would you have that kind of hate and vitriol towards me, where your blood boils by your own words, by someone that didn't do anything to you or even speak badly to you? But that's the energy you gave. That's the energy you brought, Golden. So who instigated? Who harassed who?
Yeah, and also I wanted to address when Star said that I was in Vampy's talking shit about her. All I said was because they were talking mess about her.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, Star is a liar. And then next thing you know, she said, watch it. Yeah, she said, you better watch it. And I replied back, I said, no, you better watch it because I got proof. Do you?
Yeah.
So that's all that was said in Vamps. I don't go to chats talking about Star. The person that I'll talk about is Maggot, because she's the one who keeps running with it. She's the one who's crying over there. You know, she's crying because everybody's coming after her, and her truth is coming. It's there. It's all out here. And people still continue to sit up over there with her. Dumbasses. I'm sorry.
Ridiculous. Where is
Stop
this?
talking mess. Leave it alone. You did what you did. Leave it be. But every day now you've been saying my name. So who's obsessed with who? Who's stalking who? How do you know if I was even talking mess about you, Magic? So that's all I got to say about that one.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. And I'm not, if, you know, they want to speak or whatever, let's do it. But I'm not going on her channel. There's no way. That's evil. That's fire over there.
Yeah.
That's evil over there. But lately I've been watching it because you have my name in her mouth. So yes, I have been. But most of her stuff that she's been playing is it's nasty.
It is. It is.
The stuff playing over there is just nasty.
Constantly trying to intimidate people and silence them.
Well.
So who's the nasty work? Really, you know?
Yeah. And I'm too old to be running around on YouTube beefing with people that don't even know what really go down, or they do, but they're just continuing to lie because she's the one who brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know why. She worried about it.
Yeah.
Why was she so worried about me? That was because I was making comments about Polo and Maggot. So Polo got upset that I was bashing her, but she comes over to Stormy's and bashes and disrespects us all of us.
Yeah.
Everybody. She comes over and just starts cussing and acting a fool. And so we can't say anything about that. We're supposed to just let her say what she want to say.
Yeah.
No. What happens?
And then when you play the recording, you know, you play the recording then just to clear your name so people understand that there are receipts for what you're saying.
Yes.
And then you still get Star going around making comments, stupid comments to Valerie, like they're lying on me. Nobody's lying on you. You lie.
And also,
you can't even keep up with your own lies.
Exactly.
And Jane, you too. You were getting messages and asking her to stop contacting you. Golden. And then when you said about you had mentioned about Ralph with his TikTok page and what he had said on his live. And you get a message back then to be told she's going to use that TikTok page to damage your company, your business, your real life. That's what Golden said. And then minimized it by saying, well, anybody that knows me knows I wouldn't have done it. The point is you were using it as a threat over somebody to be quiet because they no longer are aligned with Ralph. Let's call a spade here. You had a problem with anybody who left Discord. She had a problem with anybody who had left that she had been friends with who moved on from her for whatever reason. Crazy.
It is crazy. They just need to leave it be. Star can come over here, you know, or she go live.
She's her own panel.
But she won't.
No.
Maybe she will, maybe she won't. I don't know. Because I don't know her like that and never wanted to.
But the receipts are there now, Cassandra, do you know? For whatever it is she wants to spend, the receipts are there.
Yeah.
Maggie has addressed it and apologized to Steph. Didn't apologize for any chaos she caused or trouble she may have caused with lying and her part in it.
Right.
But apologized to Steph.
That's funny.
You couldn't make it up.
So I'm kind of wondering, you know, is Steph trying to talk to Star about it? Instead of just attacking me, she should be in Star too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. And I remember one time when we were talking, remember when we were talking about the ticket? Well, there wasn't a seat for me, so I stayed in the airport for 12 hours. For a seat.
For a flight. For a seat on a flight.
Yes. I just
on
couldn't
standby.
Remember. Yeah. And I actually wasn't able to have a seat going into Tyler until 12 hours later. So 12 hours I was in that airport.
Get up, big girl. Oh, no.
My sister's back. Yeah.
Hi, y'all. Sorry, I fell. I fell down, go boom. Oh, Lord. But one thing about this channel is the receipts are there. I mean, you can't really get paid the receipts. And I've heard Snoopy requesting receipts for the last 3 days from people. And it's like, so where are the receipts for this stuff? What is going on?
Yeah.
No receipts for what we're talking about? Should be some receipts.
Mm-hmm. I'm in my bed. I don't even care.
Don't rub it in.
Well,
Don't rub it in. Come on. Hold on
It's
one
interesting.
second.
I'm flicking through, looking for this receipt that Risa had, right, on her old video that she put up a year ago and took down. Right. Let me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the receipt about the Discord and Murph.
Yes. So yeah,
I'll go over and watch the full version because there's lots of receipts in this.
Sorry, I have the same prayer that I started with at the beginning of this, and I'm trying to see where it starts.
She's showing messages from the Discord.
I really wanted my anonymity and didn't want to.
Now, what's funny is, right, Golden, you were in the conversation here on this a year ago, knowing about this. You're on her live.
Yeah, here I am.
So you're not unaware of this recording because you were there in the live.
And I told them last night, I said I was going to drop all this, and
It's her saying this a year ago.
they gave me their approval, I guess. So they were warned. So yeah, I'm gonna calm down for just a minute because I gotta go get me some more water. But I'm gonna put this on, and this is what was going on in their Discord. Going into in this game we call life, there are crewmates, and there are imposters. Some work for truth, others deceive, manipulate, and plot in the dark.
I'm done playing with them. Let's get ugly today. That's comment. You should watch this video because it shows everyone. That's the video.
A little confused.
There is the video.
CV is up for questioning now.
Right. He's posted in his Discord and on his YouTube live channel posted pictures of my 1-year-old children who were naked apart from wearing nappies.
That is disturbing.
They were from Instagram.
That needs to be reported.
Oh no, it's being reported. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And here it is, and the God being a weirdo as always. Hello, Ralph.
Oh, there we go.
He was recorded.
I can't make this up, guys. I was recording and they saw you, and then he went over there and he went up on there. Yeah, I can't make this up.
As per what he said, was
I apologize for that. That's how much of a man I am. I apologize if you're not live. It's what somebody told me. Okay, so I apologize for that because I'm a man.
Don't apologize for him. Fuck off, Ralph. No, Ralph, it's so done. I'm so done. I'm done.
That's so crazy. Yeah.
Okay, stop it.
They need content, and they see that you both are growing, especially if they see you're a team, if they see that you know each other offline. Oh, the hating is going to come.
Oh, yeah, they hate my face. They fucking hate my face.
They're gonna hate me.
To say my they're like, that girl. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, whoa, I don't even know y'all. They take everything so personal. It's like,
so you lie on me and then tell me to F off. I didn't lie on you. I said you, as you said yourself in the video, I can show you. You said you were recruited from TikTok by Stormisha. To make Jaguar Life miserable.
Murph did say there was CP in the Discord. He described the two kids as being in nappies. They were, but they were not CP. They were from his Instagram, which doesn't make it any better. But they were posted in there by Ralph himself. Ralph got all the Instagram stuff himself. And shout out to Risa, because Risa caught all this on camera and has it on her lives from a year ago that she had to take down due to being intimidated.
They're just gone too far. And that was from how long ago?
And this is what's playing out now. Everything that happened back there then. There you go.
Wolf Cookie, you sound so soft. Now you need to figure out what's going on with the lawsuit and the RICO Act around Jaguar. You want to know what's going on at my house. You didn't even keep that 13-year-old boy safe that was in your house. Don't try to worry about the 13-year-old that's in my house. You should have kept your nephew safe.
This was Ralph talking on one of his lives. Again, he said he had a 13-year-old in his house. That information did not come directly from me or anybody else, but from you. When you were on your own live, if it's public information that you provide everybody, it's not doxing.
And some things in there with people's phone numbers and addresses.
You've never seen nobody phone numbers or addresses.
There is. And this was after I'd left.
Again, I blurred it.
Addresses. This is doxing. But wait, you said you don't do that. Yet here it is. A full address. A target. But sure, tell me again how this is just harmless fun.
Hey, Kiki.
I blurred it. He did not.
All the videos. Actually, will you all please go watch Risa's video? Just Risa. Black Widow. All the videos Margie's playing from Matt Woods at the minute are all coming from Ralph. You'll see them listed. Next channel, Steph, you'll see everybody in it. Nick. Anybody who was with Jack was listed in this.
Sorry if the audio goes up and down.
Version of a hit list?
A hit list. That's exactly what it was. Anybody that was associated with Jack.
Creator they don't like, with notes, comments, and instructions. Who to target next? Who to silence? Who to run off the platform? I'm not clicking on this while recording because the description seems shady. But maybe I'll screen it later.
It ended up not being something so shady. I did go look, so I will say that.
And
Shop
decided
up
it's
CP.
appropriate for my channel.
It just looked bad with the name of it. Looked bad.
Exactly, are for real, yeah. Risa went in there of her own accord, and do you know what? A year later, these are really needed to clear up a lot of lies that's put out here.
Yep.
A year later.
A year later.
All the video evidence, the audio evidence that she captured at the time and had to take down because she felt targeted as a result of putting it out there. Now she has them back out again.
I blame YouTube as well, because don't they listen to this stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Well, how are they listening to this stuff and allowing people to be going to people's houses and sending federal agents and all this kind of stuff? How are they allowing that to happen?
And threatening
It's
people.
crazy.
They'll dox you for music or dox you for using somebody's stuff, but you're not doxing or closing these accounts down for this kind of stuff? I don't get it. That's crazy to be sending people to somebody's house.
Yeah, it needs to be swept up some of that trash over there.
Not only is it crazy, it's dangerous. Because I don't know anybody who's not going to protect themselves.
Exactly.
I know how to protect myself. That's crazy. But if YouTube is listening in, they need to do something about it. They really do. It's gone too far. And just because you don't like somebody or because you have an argument or a disagreement, that's where you go?
People come out and spoke about him.
For real's comment.
This stuff has to stop.
Believe the evidence of our eyes and ears. Exactly.
Yes.
It has to stop before
This
somebody
was done
gets
with a
hurt.
year ago, but then you've got Golden carrying axes to grind that are not hers, and my manny the same. You know, they've kept this going. He cut ties with it. I'm not saying that this is continuing now today. This was over a year ago. Do you know? And he could have completely decided, right, okay, start a different direction.
This happened with V Goddess today. That's when I woke up this morning that happened.
There's a culture. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened?
You see, I even had it over here. Sorry?
That's unbelievable.
What did they do to Vamp?
Yeah, I even had one of his mods come over here as soon as I started being a CC, and I showed the receipts on my community wall earlier of her making threats about who she was sending here and reporting me in my profession.
YouTube is just as responsible. I don't care. They're responsible. If they can listen in on music and people showing people's pictures and that kind of stuff, this right here needs to be addressed immediately.
Yes.
This is not a joke. This is no joke. I keep bringing up that couple that just lost their lives a year ago, and that's not the only one. There's all kinds of things happening because of this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're affecting, I mean, when you're calling people like the feds and all that kind of stuff, where you would affect somebody's family, deportation and all because you have a disagreement. Come on.
And and to play on our mental health, because that's what they've been doing. I don't know how many times Vampy has come out here asking to be left alone. Her live streams will be shared on another platform. She'd be literally sitting there asking to be left alone, that her mental health is suffering. She's tired of thinking that she's going to be dealing with ICE and deported. And it's a game to people.
Because of an argument or a disagreement. Really?
Yeah. Instead of just leaving it alone. But no.
And most of the time it's a misunderstanding. Look at this stuff with Golden. You talk about a misunderstanding. You're just wrong about what you've said. It's wrong. Everything she said is inaccurate.
Yeah.
But that's her truth.
100%. It is.
I mean, even doxing Bonnie's uncle, or I think it was her uncle, but you're doxing him? This man is a priest and trying to help people, but you guys see that's where you want to dox? Really? Man. So you're going to try to find something bad about him. Everybody's got something bad about them. Everybody.
It's awful.
But think about what you guys are doing. It's not a game. I was just thinking this morning, I'm like, what could be done to just, I mean, I don't know. It's like, what could be done? Could everybody get together and everybody apologize and start over? Then I'm thinking, there's too much money hooked up to it. It's the way of the world, you know? And negativity and things like that pays you. And I hope YouTube is not sitting back thinking that way too, because they should have done something about this a long time ago. Wherever it started, even if it didn't start on this channel, wherever that type of behavior of sending people to people's homes and that kind of stuff, it should have stopped a long time ago. Long time ago. But it did cross my mind. I'm like, I wonder if everybody would be willing to do that, to come together, apologize, not even talk about the past, but leave it alone and just start fresh, just start over and leave it in the past.
I'm not for starting over, but I am for leaving it alone.
Right.
Yeah, right. Or even that. Even that. Because even with forgiveness, that doesn't mean you have to put yourself back in a situation with a person. It's for you and it releases you. So even if that's it, Because at this point, this stuff is never going to stop. And it's gone too far when you're sending people to somebody's house, especially with something lurking around like taking people away from their family and loved ones and things. Are you kidding? Over an argument? Because understand, when you do that, it's going to come back on you. You think the person is not going to retaliate and do something to you? You're not going to get out of it. Or the people that love them is not going to do something to you, so you don't win. You don't win.
Right.
There is no winning in this thing. Of course they're going to retaliate. You're affecting their family, taking them away from their children or their family members or whatever. And you think they're not going to retaliate?
Okay,
There are
here's
no
the
winners in
recording
this.
of it.
No.
This needs to stop. You guys have taken it too far. Way too far. Nobody snatched up your children. Nobody slapped your children. Nobody hurt your children. Nobody hurt your mother, your father. I mean, I'm talking about physical harm to someone. Nobody's done that. But you take it to that level? Let the punishment fit the crime.
This is the worst one.
You're talking about people on YouTube talking back and forth and cussing. Let the punishment fit the crime. But to send somebody to someone's house, immigration and all, are y'all crazy?
You have more receipts, Snoopy?
You know she do.
I do, yeah.
Every fucking thing that's petty is in that pocket. Yeah, lock it. Hey, we gonna with this group. Listen, with this group right here, we gotta be petty. We can't look for them to have some higher ground, some type of honesty, some type of moral compass. Like, fuck it. We gonna do petty now. We post on what we want. Don't tell me what to post. Don't tell me what I can't post. Let motherfucking YouTube take it down. Let YouTube tell us what we can't post. In the Discord, this is our Discord. We can post whatever we want in the Discord. Whatever we want. If you want to post, we ain't gonna go that petty, but you can't fight it. You can't fight nasty with nice, man. You got to show these people that you're not playing no type of games. You got to show them that you're not playing no games.
That's what that couple thought too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's the Hunger Games, then it's kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying?
Kill or be killed.
Let's go. Let's see who can eat. It ain't gonna be us. It ain't gonna be us. Go there. Capture some pictures for us. If you catch a picture of his house, capture that shit. Put that shit in the petty pocket. So next time I go live, I can be like, Murph, nice location. Yeah. Everything and anything. Everything and anything. They want to see petty? Let's be petty. Yeah, 30 minutes away, yeah, definitely go. If you catch him in that group on the streets, take a picture of his ass. Right? Hey, Queen, your mic. Queen home. I'm gonna move you to another room if you act like you're not hearing us.
What?
And I'm going to look up Stephanie. I'm going to look up Goldie. Oh, y'all make sure y'all keep checking that petty pocket. Because I'm going to put more and more shit in there. Make sure y'all keep on looking at that petty pocket. Because listen, by the end of the day, I'm putting every last one of them, everything I find out about every last one of them. I'm about to look Stephanie up next. Don't even worry about it. We going back and looking up Wolf Coochie, posting everything about Wolfgang Amadeus. If you want to go on Facebook and look him up, it's Wolfgang Amadeus. And I'm posting all the shit that I find in his. I'm going to be petty. Fuck it. Let's be petty. Let's see who can be the pettiest. I gave them a peaceful exit. They dragged the conversation out for 3 damn lives.
So, and that was played after he went live to show that I put in Murph's LinkedIn and basically made out that it was the people that were in there and not him. And Risa had that recorded from last year. So shout out to her. Yeah.
For our food.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just reading something about violent trends. Reports indicated that by September 2025, numerous influencers were targeted in violent crimes, with at least 10 murder cases noted, including those streaming from online feuds, YouTube beefs. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jane.
Crazy. It's something to think about. It's something to pay attention to and think about, you guys. It's crazy because they're taking it too far.
This had no reason to be brought back up after a year. It should have been left alone. But Maggie went over to Ralph. Help, Ralph, please. I need help with Snoopy. And Ralph comes back. Charmel hits my page, commenting. Imani comes over, commenting. Golden takes to our platform. Tagging. And I hadn't spoken on anything until I had to. But I did speak up for the women at the time, but that was done and dusted. There was nobody doing anything except Charmel, Golden, and Imani, making comments, making threats. Nobody had been speaking on anybody. I'm going to post up the receipts in which I wrote, Owl brought Ralph up. I didn't. Nobody's trying to resurrect the dead. I have used that phrase twice on here on other lives where I said, I'm not trying to speak about him. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't have any ongoing thing other than if he's going to lie, I will bring out receipts. But other than that, do your thing. Leave me alone. Don't lie on people that did nothing to you. And then I won't have to interject and put anything out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to not agree with each other and stuff. But like I said, let the punishment fit the crime. I mean, it's just gone too far. I mean, you could sit on YouTube and cuss each other out all day long and, you know, no big deal, whatever. Okay, got your point across. But this what's happening with V Goddess and, you know, sending people to other people's homes and stuff, that should be off limits. I mean, absolutely, that should never happen. Over conversation, over argument. Nobody should have to be that mad where, you know, whether you lose the argument, whether you think you lost the argument or whatever, but to do that, understand there will be retaliation. Nobody's going to allow their family and their livelihood to be affected and not have there be a retaliation. It's going to happen. And nobody wants that to happen. Just like the person that you're sicking these people on didn't want it to happen and probably never thought it would, you know, who would take it to that limit? Really? But I'm sure that couple thought that as well. Stop playing with people's lives. Get on here and argue and stuff. Okay, so what? Okay. But when you're taking it to that limit, you've crossed it. You've crossed the limit. You crossed it. And I'm asking everybody to think about that. Please stop doing stuff like that. Somebody's going to wind up getting hurt, put in jail, deported. If you got that much hate in your heart for something someone said, you definitely need to do some soul searching. Even as kids, we were told, I was going to say, God made dirt and dirt don't hurt, but that was from eating dirt. Don't nobody be eating dirt. But sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Did you guys forget that? You guys are adults and you're sicking federal agents and deportation and really over conversations, whether angry or not, over lies. And you guys would disrupt someone's family? And you think you win? You're not winning. You're putting your own family in a very, very dangerous position. Stop doing that. Fight fair. If you fight with words, keep fighting with words. Now, if somebody harmed your family members or that kind of thing, then that's a whole different fight. But nobody's doing that. It's conversation. Angry or not, it's conversation.
Okay,
You guys would risk deporting someone or risk, come on, for real, you guys. This has gone way too far.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Way too far. And the crazy thing about it, the really crazy thing about it, is you'll be friends with that person tomorrow. That's what's really crazy about it. You guys get to arguing with one another and cussing each other out, and they'll be right on your platform the next day. It's not worth it. Please think about what you guys are doing because it's gone too far. Please. And if you've started something, unwind it. You can unwind it. If you started it, unwind it. It's not worth it. All it's doing is sparking something else that's going to be directed towards you. Please stop.
Hey, Jedi, welcome in. Hey, Cece. So that's all the stuff from a year ago that's been re-dragged out again. And different narratives and lies being spun. And then you have two people on a different platform who have an axe to grind because we walked out. There's Brandy. Like Snoopy said, the lie he told on me could have ended up very badly if my husband would have believed his lies. Absolutely. 30-year marriage.
That's what I'm talking about.
30 doxed both of them.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't know who's in these families and what their family members will do. They find out this kind of stuff.
No.
You don't know.
It stayed for over a year until I came onto the platform and then I exposed the receipts. So people for a year had thought that Brandy was inappropriate with him. A lot of people thought that, Jesus, Maggie went over bringing him back thinking that I had and that he had messages from me and then was bitterly disappointed when they weren't, you know? Crazy.
Yeah, you got to think about that because some family members don't even know anything about YouTube. You know, some of them have gang members in their families and stuff. They don't even watch TV. But if you bring a threat to their door, you don't care if it's YouTube or whatever else. You bring a threat to their family, their home, their neighborhood, or whatever else, it's going to be a problem. You don't know whose family members are attached to people. Even if you have an elderly person in your home and that kind of stuff, can you imagine if the goddess has an elderly person that she takes care of or is ill or something like that, to hear something like that could put an elderly person in a very traumatic position, devastating position to even have something like that hanging over their head. So you got both ends of the spectrum. Even if you have a newborn baby, now you have the threat of being separated from your child over YouTube conversation and argument.
Or your job. Or your home.
Absolutely.
Because people are
Losing
afraid of
everything
what you're going to say. Yeah.
over a YouTube beef. It's not worth it, you guys. Stop playing these games. Stop playing Russian roulette with your anger. Because with the same measure you measure it out, it will be measured back to you. That's promised. Nobody's going to let that kind of stuff go. When you're affecting their family, their livelihood, their peace. See, people decide to get on YouTube every day and do what they do and talk and that kind of stuff. That's their decision to do that for whatever reason, for entertainment, to say their piece or whatever. That's a decision the person makes. But when you go outside of this sphere, now you're forcing other people to deal with this, and that they have nothing to even do with it. You're affecting other people that could care less about YouTube, could care less about the conversations, could care less about any of this stuff. A lot of them don't even know about it. But now you have volunteered people.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between coming onto the app and saying things or bringing stuff up yourself onto the app that's personal and somebody else taking it out and bringing it out there. There is a difference.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, they're going to protect themselves. Nobody's just going to sit back and just allow people to upset their lives like that. And it should never happen. Never. YouTube, you need to get on your job for real. Worrying about music and people copying people's music. You need to worry about people's lives and livelihood. Talking to you, YouTube. This stuff needs to stop. Because you'll be held responsible just like anybody that does something to anyone. You will be held responsible, YouTube.
Did you hear Max? He hears your voice, sissy.
That's my Max. So I hope they take it seriously and start doing something.
Yeah. I'm not doing any back and forward. This is it. This is my line in the sand to say enough. And if this continues, it's going to go in a completely different direction legally. Enough. People coming over, like Amani and Golden, both of you coming over and just staring now and nothing. I haven't done a thing to either of the two of you. This all stems back to Discord, but Ralph and me speaking on Ralph, calling a spade a spade. If this continues, after tonight, I am gone legal.
Yeah.
On both of you.
I would never go into a Discord. I never have, but I would never now. I mean, because it's like, I've heard nothing positive about that Discord. It's always, I don't care whose channel it's on, who's been on it, or what, it's always negative. It's always, this Discord is like a place where people feel free to really mess up, to really, go in and it's like, no, thank you. Y'all can keep that Discord.
He mentioned the ice threat.
No.
Has gotten before. Maybe. Yeah, they are previous ones, but she lives on her nerves, Vampy, a lot of the time, and it's wrong. Her mental health is suffering because of the constant berating. I got tagged in a post, Jelly, about me sitting in Vampy's. I don't have to explain me going to Vampy's to anybody or any chat that I go to, saying that different things about her that she had said when you had an argument with her. Her life was threatened with a gun on Polo's porch. I have that receipt by Star.
Wow.
And this just keeps going and going and going, regardless how many times she comes out and asks you to stop. It's wrong. Why is she being targeted? Why would her picture be up there without her wig? To humiliate her publicly. And then when it's your turn, you play victim. You know,
Wowzer.
you provoke someone up and they react.
Even they use WhatsApp now. Well, that's what I was trying to think of the other day when I was saying that when we was on Stephanie and Mike's channel, that they had Mike wasn't there, but they had a WhatsApp situation where they would get together and talk, and then that exploded. Because it seems like when you get off of YouTube and you have your own place to go or whatever to vent or whatever, it just implodes where it's like, oh my God. Yeah, I have no interest in going on any of those kind of platforms because it does not work out.
Right.
It
does not work out at all. So I am just pleading with people to stop doing that. Stop sending people, these agencies and different things to people's homes.
Right, CC, yeah.
Please. Please, please, please.
And yeah, people can go wherever they want to go. Who the hell? What? My mom
What do
don't
you
even
mean?
You
mean to different people's channels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep getting
of course.
Tagged. Why are you over there? Golden. And Golden came into Vampy's chat the other evening and then used that as a platform to go and use it for content when nobody would engage with her. She wanted to get up and speak to people and people didn't want to speak to her. It was like, just leave it alone. And then she took to her own platform.
And the people that are saying anything about, I'm sorry, go ahead, sweetie.
No, go ahead.
The people that are saying anything about people going on other people's channels are always on somebody else's channel.
Yeah, so how do you know if I'm there?
What are you? What? So we can't go on anybody else's channel.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That girl Star had the nerve to send that. Maggie, were you telling on me, Star? Were you telling? Mommy gonna whoop me or something? Maggie, Valerie's on Golden Channel.
You're gonna get a panking. You're gonna get a panking, sister. Get a panking. You too, Snoopy.
What did you say?
I said you're gonna get a panking.
I guess so. She said Maggie. She didn't even just put the message. She said Maggie, like Maggie. Valerie's on Golden's channel.
How dare
like a
I got told on. I got told on. And that's that. I got told on.
You are.
And
that's what a lot of this is. People going like you, Star. Just call a spade, going jumping panel to panel, carrying bones, carrying shit. People take you at face value and then they're in all sorts of arguments with people because you're a shit stir.
I don't see how. Because all of the proof that I've seen in this short period of time is very evident that you're instigating, dividing relationships, just let's go to nasty work.
Just listening to her say my name like this. Cassandra.
Who said that?
Star.
Who?
Star on the recording.
I don't even remember hearing Star's voice.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. Whiny.
Oh man.
Remember that, Snoopy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The way she said my name cracked me up. That's a shit starting as soon as she opened up her mouth.
Has anyone spoken to Vampy today after that threat she got?
Yeah, she was live earlier. Yeah.
Is she okay?
Oh my God.
She was okay on her last one. Yeah.
Where was that at?
Where was what?
Well, I'm thinking now with the time change, it would have been nighttime on your end. Yeah. I'm morning here.
Yeah, it was early in the morning. It was early for me.
Well, I know I tapped in, but I said that I'm listening, but that's what I said, but I fell back to sleep because, I've been having trouble sleeping, and it's not a joke, and so I get up strange hours and then be up for like 10, 15, 30 minutes or so or more, I don't know. And then I'll fall back to sleep like I do with Snoopy's live. When I wake up, she's live. So I'll just go in and then listen and fall asleep. And I go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I go back to sleep with that music.
No, huh? I love that. Soft music. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So,
yeah.
That's the best one so far.
Yeah. I agree.
Big Snoopy dude. Shout out to Snoop. Snoopy.
What Golden say? Snoop Doggy Dog.
Big Snoop. Colo called me Big Snoop, and it just stuck with him. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
but said it was Venom. Venom.
Man.
They be cracking me up, though.
All them mistakes are up.
Well, I just had to come and because I still was just dumbfounded by Golden saying she didn't say anything negative about me or to me or nothing. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I wasn't disrespectful. You didn't call that conversation disrespectful? You were talking directly to me and Cassandra. And how rude when you were telling Cassandra, what do you want? Really?
Girl, please. You inserted yourself in this, so be quiet.
Oh, my God.
Exercises, your arm to your mouth. Slam it.
It's like you just did all this rudeness and
dozing off.
Oh, my God.
Can't even keep your eyes open. Be quiet. You be quiet.
Brandy, then get mad when you play their own words back to them. Yeah.
Right.
And still tell you that you're lying.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing on here. I don't care what kind of proof you have. They're going to still tell you you lying. And if you proof of Ada, Ada is the ultimate proof of that because they still talking.
Yes.
Shoot, Ada on vacation somewhere, child, sitting down drinking a margarita somewhere.
Valerie.
Yeah.
Huh?
When you sent me that thing of Golden, I still haven't even listened to it. I don't want to listen to it.
Oh, Snoopy played it. Snoopy played it. You didn't even know it had gone on. I'm like, you didn't hear that?
I didn't. No. I didn't know that Vamp got threatened either.
Yeah.
That's ongoing, on and off. It's been ongoing for ages now.
And they need to leave her alone.
That's how the row started. Was for people sitting in Vampy's chat. That's how all this started.
And I'm really?
In my Vampy's chat.
What part started in Vampy's chat?
Myself and Plotter were mod for Star, and we handed back our wrench because she was coming in starting loads of arguments instead of just leaving things alone. And insulting Vampy. Look, they had a back and forth exchange, the pair of them anyway, but I was just done. I just said, Plotter gave back his wrench, I gave back my wrench, and then she went lying on both of us over to another platform. That person repeated it. And then it grew legs from there. She went running over to Jelly then looking for her little attack dog and got it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And that's still there because she's also about Vampy and who's sitting in her chat. It's nothing to do with any. Nobody's over on their channel saying this person's sitting there, that person's sitting there. Might be calling you out for not calling certain stuff out, yeah. Or holding people to a higher standard that you're willing to hold yourself to. But
I see.
Nobody tells people where they can sit.
I see.
Yeah, she does need to stop trolling people too. Yeah, there is a back and forth, 100% there. I remember her saying awful things to me on before. Yeah, She did go through a period where she would crash out on people. She did. And she definitely improved on it. But look, like, there is a back and forth. And she's asked just to kind of leave it alone.
Oh,
It's that word.
I found a recording of Star claiming that her dog, when her dog heard Vamp's voice, she went and did diarrhea and threw up. So she had to turn Vamp off because it got her dog sickening. Got her dog sick.
So childish. So childish. Kiki Golden's mother threatened.
Who is that?
Yes, with Ice a few weeks ago, and so did Jelly. Correct, Jen? She did, yeah. Went in on the chat and said it, yeah. That she was going to send Ice to her.
Oh yeah, yep.
I was just reading Maria's message, and she was saying that Vamp need to stop. And I agree with you that when people are, you know, but my whole point is that even with that type of, when it's conversation and it's back and forth, yeah, she needs to stop. Everybody needs to stop insulting and doing stuff like that to people, but they're taking it too far. You know, that's what I was saying. They're taking it way too far, sending people to people's houses and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the beef stuff, you know, the back and forth, that should stop because nobody likes to feel like they're being attacked by anybody or things said negatively of them. So yeah. But the way what they're doing is not good at all. So yeah. So Maria, I hope she does stop so that, because obviously you're uncomfortable about that. So that's what I'm saying. I hope people can just apologize for those with a sound mind, you know. Just apologize and keep moving. Keep moving. But all of this stuff, immigration and all that, that's a no-no. That's a no. Like my niece says, I wish we could go to the olden days. We go to the olden days.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can we go back to the olden days where everybody was kind and nice? Yeah, long gone are the olden golden days. They're gone.
Yeah, Maria too. I agree with that one. But is it gonna stop? Will they stop? You know, because we
running the other direction.
all in everybody's chats expressing how we feel and, you know, are engaging, you know, with the content, and people say what they want to say. So why are you, you know, when they come at you, certain people, you want to take it like you're in kindergarten?
Yeah.
You know, looking at kids.
Yeah.
You know? So,
that's right, Brandy. Brandy was saying, especially with all these open carry states now. Exactly.
It's open
That's
carry.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I invite ya uninvitedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't come over with the invite.
Man, this world is too crazy to be having any of this kind of stuff to be happening. You don't know who you're going to run into. You have no idea.
Exactly.
No. We don't want stupid prizes. Who was that saying, Mom, you can have YouTube. It's yours. Bye. Who's the Queenia's mom?
Protection.
Yeah. Valerie Willie's the one that told me to get off of YouTube.
I know, he told you a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but I was going to think what it was about a year ago. And that's why
that's the daughter. That's the daughter saying, Mom, you can have it. Who's a Queenia's mom? He's like, Mama, you can have this mess. That's crazy. Oh, she's saying if her mom was on, she's leaving. Oh man. Yeah. Well, hopefully the mothers have influence as well. I hope that Dee Dee can intercede somehow, because I definitely did nothing to Golden, but to support and to come in to say hello to her and Dee Dee. That was it, and that was all. Queenie said her mom's watching westerns. Yep. Mine was watching Columbo. That's her favorite. I'm like, they still have that on. They know where to find their stuff.
We used to watch Rifle. What is it? Rifleman.
MySpace. Oh my God. That was the first social site, wasn't it? MySpace.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, she's at the doctor's office. So I pray all is well with your mama, Queenia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching West.
That's all right.
Yeah,
well, y'all,
I better wrap up and get back to real life.
Right.
Yeah.
Look,
Exactly.
I'm over here eating peanuts now, so you know it's lunchtime. Y'all got me up all early in the morning.
You called me this morning.
If I gotta get up, you gotta get up.
Right? Waking me up. With these
Everybody gotta get up. Yeah.
Put me in the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't pay attention like that, Snoopy. I don't, you know what I mean? I really don't.
Look, you brought me into it, so you gonna fly with me the whole way.
And that's why I'm here.
You're in it now.
I am right here.
Oh my
to have you both.
Yes, I appreciate you guys.
All right, Snoopy.
Appreciate it.
Let's all do something to enjoy our day.
Yes.
Yes. Have a wonderful day.
Gotta have a party, Snoopy.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, Valerie. Bye, Cassandra.
No goodbyes. No goodbyes. See you later.
No goodbyes. See you soon. See you tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Make you both co-host. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate your time. Thanks to my mods and everyone who commented and engaged. I really appreciate it. I'll leave it there for now and see what comes of this. I'm not looking for a back and forth with them. I'm just not. This isn't about me. They're battling with themselves in relation to something else. Stay there with it. Leave me the hell alone. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, Fluffy. Everyone enjoy your day, whatever you're doing. Make the most of it. See you soon. Bye, guys.